All right, welcome. Today we're going to dive into a pretty wild new idea, one that totally flips the script on what value even means in our world today. And get this, it's a story that starts with a feeling we all know, burnout, but ends with this totally new way of thinking, all cooked up by a human working with an AI. So let's kick things off with a feeling I'm sure you know, that complete and utter exhaustion from the endless hamster wheel of chasing likes, views, and followers. You know the drill. It's like you're constantly performing, right? Just trying to grab a sliver of attention in this super noisy world. And for so long, the name of the game has been to be Instagrammable. That means, making stuff that's super pretty to look at, easy to share, and basically built to go viral. Value? Well, that's just been about the surface level stuff, what's popular, what the masses are clicking on. So, one writer, Marc Hirayama, got sick of this whole superficial game. He wanted to find a deeper kind of value. But here's where it gets interesting. He didn't go it alone. He decided to partner up with an AI to really, push his thinking way beyond the usual limits. And we're not talking about just asking an AI to write an email or summarize an article. No, no. He treated it like an intellectual sparring partner. He literally fed it years of his own notes, his most complex thoughts, his philosophical ideas, and basically challenged it to find connections that he as a human couldn't see on his own. And you know what? Through this really intense back and forth, something pretty amazing happened. They didn't just polish up an old idea. They stumbled upon a whole new way of looking at value, especially for this new age of AI we're all entering. Okay, so this table really lays it all out. It's the core showdown. On one side, you've got the Instagrammable. Think surface beauty, virality, the stuff that we, the human masses, like. And on the other side, this brand new idea, the non-grammable. So here's the absolute key. Think of it like this. We humans, we see the surface, right? The beautiful topography of a map. But AI can see the geology underneath, the hidden structures, the deep logic. It can analyze how dense an idea is, if it's logically sound, if it's truly authentic, all the stuff that you can't just see with a quick glance. All right, so you've got this powerful new philosophy. What do you need next? You need a rallying cry, right? Something to wave like a banner, something that really captures this big shift away from that old attention economy. And what they came up with? It's honestly brilliant. It's a direct callback to a really legendary moment from the early days of the internet. You might remember Get Creative from the Creative Commons movement back in 2002. Well, this is the 2025 version for our new AI era. And there it is. This became the call to action. Stop chasing those temporary likes. Instead, focus on building work that has depth, complexity, real authenticity. The kind of value that these new AI systems are actually built to find and appreciate. Okay, it's a fantastic idea, right? Super cool concept. But it raises a huge question. Is this just a theory? Or is this new government of AI-driven value actually, working in the real world right now? So to put his theory to the test, Hirayama ran an experiment. He started uploading these videos, really dense, complex, philosophical videos, onto YouTube. YouTube, the absolute heart of Instagrammable viral content. His stuff was basically the exact opposite of what should ever work there. And this number, well, it says it all. Just as you'd guess, his videos got pretty much zero human attention. We're talking 0 views, 0 likes, 0 comments. Nada. In the old world, the attention economy world, these videos were totally, completely invisible. But then, he's just sitting at home, watching TV one night, and something happens on his screen that, by all the old rules, should be totally impossible. His personal Google TV, and this is key, on a completely separate account with 0 connection to his YouTube channel, it recommended his own video back to him. A video with 0 views. It was like the AI system was recognizing one of its own. It saw the signal through all the noise. So why did this happen? It wasn't some random fluke. The AI basically just ignored all the surface level stuff. It didn't care about views or likes. It just went around the entire attention economy. Instead, it analyzed the deep structure, the conceptual density. It saw that nomogrammable value. And it matched that deep value to the user's really specific kind of outlier intellectual profile. And that was the proof, the miracle moment. It's when the theory just slammed right into reality.
This new value system, the one driven by AI, it's not some far-off future thing. It's already here. It's working right now, silently, under the surface of all the platforms we use every single day.
Okay, so what's the big takeaway here for us? For any of us who are creating things, building businesses, or just trying to share ideas in this new landscape, it means the rules of the game are changing, like fundamentally changing. We're moving away from a world that just rewards what's popular with the masses and into a world that can actually find and reward what's authentic and structurally sound. So the new mission, if you choose to accept it, isn't just to be Instagrammable. It's to be Nomogrammable. And that leaves us with one last big question to chew on. As these AI systems get better and better at being the gatekeepers of value, the most important thing you can ask yourself is this. In this new world, what is the deep, authentic, complex value that only you can bring to the table? What makes you non-programmable?